Hi, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
We're outside in this beautiful weather. It's not cold at all.
We're in Bearland. Got my little honey pot over here.
Yeah. And my bamboo.
Yeah. So here we are. Welcome, everybody, to our... I was trying to think of a bear joke.
Our bear pad. I can't see.
Our bear pad.
Yeah.
This Friday evening.
Saturday.
Okay, so as we get started, Vera, do we have a few notices that we want to tell everybody that's going on?
We do. We have Evening with Angus gatherings.
Yes.
You can book a psychic party if you want us to go to your house. What else do we have?
That's going to be so fun.
Yeah.
You can find that at private gatherings.
Yeah, and then we have Mystical Traveler class we're going to do sometime in 2020.
Yep.
I mean, not like in December 2020, like soon.
Yeah.
And what else?
Okay, so we have our art prices that we reduced for a year.
So it's good for
gratitude to everybody.
I was going to say it's good for Halloween. It's good for Christmas presents.
For your bear clan.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Oh, I should go get my feather. No, it's in here. Is
Are
it
you
in here?
kidding me? You put it in there?
I thought I
so we
did.
can tell our friends
Oh my
tonight?
gosh, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay, so while she's looking.
Here it is.
Cool. We also have a Valentine evening with Angus coming up in February. That's going to be here in Manteca, California. And the first 3 people that sign up get a free black and white Asna print. So that's going to be really fun. You guys can come and join us here for a really cool evening to talk with Angus on the other side and get amazing advice about your life or for your loved ones.
Exactly.
Okay, so what do you have to share with us, Vera?
Okay, Chrissy and I had our hair done together. Oh, really, we did.
Yeah.
It kind of looked good then. Anyway, we were walking, and I was talking to Chrissy about how if I could have anything I wanted us to have a center, somewhere that we can all go to do meditations, to do past lives, to do art classes, angel classes. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
Have trances for people, retreats for people to come and have the art and all types of different things that spiritual center.
Yeah, and do like you said, little retreats there, and it would be so nice because it's outside, and we can. Because it was the best time whenever we had a meditation outside at night in Tucson, in the desert. The lady who lived in the desert. It was amazing.
Well, I bet a million stars, huh?
Yes. So as I was walking with Chrissy, we were walking to the car, and after I told her that, I looked down, and look what was right in front of me.
You guys, she was just finishing her sentence. So talk about a message.
We're going to have a center.
Yeah.
We are going to have a center.
It's going to manifest. We're going to manifest it. That's so cool.
I know.
Manifestations and messages. We should do a show just on that.
Yeah. And I mean, it was like perfect. There was like nothing, how sometimes they're all mangled up. And it was just like, it was meant for us to see it.
Because the other side, you guys, whether it's your spirit guide, angels, or master teacher, or loved one, they can give you a message like in that way.
Yeah. Whatever's
significant to you. So that's really cool.
Yeah. So
it's a big one too.
It is.
It's not any little fluff.
No, it's not. And you should have seen Chrissy whenever I found it. I went, oh, look. And she went, oh.
Yeah. Because to me, that is such a sign of, if this is going to happen.
Yeah. So just wanted to share.
I'm excited about that.
I know, you too.
It's only a matter of time, you guys.
I know.
We'll have a place for you to come and visit us.
Because we're going to pretty soon get our 501c3. So we're going to be a nonprofit so that we can give back too.
Exactly. That is what we want to do.
Yeah, so like any services.
Look at how much, Vera.
Yeah.
The things that we've gone through and what we've learned that we could give to others.
Yeah.
It would be so wonderful to give back. We're really looking forward to it.
Isn't that so cool?
It is so cool.
We can even have kids stuff there for children, for teenagers.
Yeah.
For like kind of to help them through whatever it is that they're going through.
Yeah.
And to help children and teenagers or what are young adults with your psychic ability. Oh, that would be so amazing. And that way you guys know you don't have to wait till I was old before I found out how to live my life with using this philosophy.
Exactly.
So exciting.
Exactly. All the things that we've been through. Wouldn't it be nice if we could save people so much time? I mean, just to have that knowledge. I mean, we all help each other, but it would be so great if we could give people opportunities
so cool.
to discover so much about themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, excited.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, it's gonna be only a matter of time. All right. So, you guys, we are going to jump into our very cool subject this evening, which is past lives.
Mm-hmm.
So excellent, because we happen to have a specialist in the field.
Where?
Right here.
I'm joking.
That's you. And we're going to start off with a question. Do you have his question? Do you have Barry's question by any chance?
Barry.
Right here?
Barry.
Is that him?
Yeah, well, it's just. Oh gosh, it's right here.
Oh,
Right
good.
here.
Perfect. Okay, I'm going to read it for you guys. Here we go. Barry is asking, I believe I was Betty Parris in my past life. Sorry, I'm trying to read it. a girl during the witch hunts. Can you please help me with that? I'm having a past life identity crisis. Please. I watched one of your videos and I need your help. Please. I'll be watching for you to answer me. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I got for Barry.
Okay.
And I did not get that you were Betty Parris. Did I say Betty? This is what I got for Barry. I think I said Betty. Anyway.
Well, her name is,
Barry.
Betty Parris.
Okay, but his name is Barry.
Right.
Okay, I think I switched it. Anyway, so Barry, I do not pick up that you were Betty Parris in any way, shape, or form.
Okay.
I believe that you were around Betty Parris in that past life in Salem, when and you were one of the first people that she accused of being a witch. That's what I'm picking up. And let's see, you're being, and you were from another country,
wow.
but she was like a slave. She was a slave in the household that Betty lived in. I don't know if Betty was the cousin. I don't know if it was her parents or she was living with some other people. But whoever Betty was living with at the time, they had a slave, you, in that past life. And in actuality, because of where you were from, you were not black in that life. She was from a different country. But I want to say like Dominican or something. I don't know.
Okay.
But you were not black, but you were a slave. You had to help these people and do whatever. But this girl, Betty Parris, and I think somebody else in the household accused people of being witches. But Betty was the first one that did it, and I think her cousin just followed suit. She just started doing the weird things that Betty was doing. And what I get is that this healer that you were in this past life, Barry, you were telling her about how psychic she was, and it flipped her out. It was like, because back then it was evil. It was like you had an evil spirit.
It's so lame.
Yeah, but
God. But it reminds me of the superstitious, afraid world that we have lived in.
Back then it was like, it was bad.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah.
It's so ignorant, and that's what ignorance breeds fear.
Yeah.
So what happened to Barry in that life?
I'm not getting
that part. You're not focusing on. What you're getting is the other part.
That's other part, the slave. Okay. Yeah, but
wow,
it was like you were tortured, but I don't know if they let you go or if you were one of the ones that were killed too. Once I got that, it was like you kind of like disappeared. So I don't know if you got away or if you were killed.
So that it was just it disappeared. That's the part he needs to know right now. That's the part that's standing out to you. That was the significant part.
Yeah. That you were one of the ones that was accused, but you were in that same household with those girls and their parents
that were doing all these accusations. Well, no wonder he felt like he was having a past life identity crisis, to be feeling like, gosh, am I this person that was accusing these people and then they get tortured and killed?
Yeah.
But it wasn't that. It was the opposite.
Yeah.
He was just
but she was like a healer, but she also knew the dark arts too. Because you have to know both, right, to be able to combat or whatever it is that you had to do back then. So, yeah. That's
wow.
Yeah.
That's it was coming in out of his soul, like he was just it's coming out right now for a reason. He really resonated to it in some way, and that's what it was.
Yeah, I'm good.
Wow.
It's something.
Well, I'm sure he's going to be very relieved to get this answer.
Well, let's
see.
Would be. You never know.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And sometimes, Barry, when you get an answer like that, it just opens up more infusion or more thoughts or more like in dream time.
Because you'll resonate to it or not. And if you don't resonate to it, don't worry about it.
That's okay too.
It may come later. It may not come at all. And that's okay. You know, but as long as you get some relief from the cell memory of it, and I don't know what kind of I do, but it's not for me to say now. But this identity crisis that you're going through, you know, has to do with this. But you weren't the one that was accusing other people.
Right.
I think that's what's I'm picking up on. It's more that than what happened to him, you know, her at that time.
I see.
Yeah. So either way, this is what it is. Either way, if she was murdered, tortured, or whatever.
Right.
But if she was killed, she was still free. I mean, it was like, I just get that she was free.
Wow.
So it's like I don't know if she was let go or she died and she was free.
Wow.
So after all this happened, I just feel this relief.
Wow.
From her. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because sometimes things come up to the surface for a reason, and it's for a reason.
Exactly.
But from this answer, maybe it'll help him to feel more free. And maybe this point in his life, that's what he needs right now.
Because I believe like you stood up for people in that when they were going through the same stuff, that these girls were accusing other people too, not just her, not just the slave, but there was other girls that, and I believe there are so many more people that were killed because of her.
And you mean because of Betty?
Because of Betty. And I get from Betty nothing, no remorse, nothing. But from the other one,
that's just so.
There was like remorse. There was like, I'm so sorry that this happened.
Really?
Yeah.
So
because when the other one was going through it, she really believed that she was being possessed and all that stuff. Betty was faking it. She would start going into these fits and saying that she was being possessed by demons because of the slave.
I see.
And then other girls that,
So she is just a lost light entity who wanted to torture people.
Yeah. Because there's nothing.
Just so
and she went on, I believe, I don't get that she was in any way, went through anything in that life that was, I don't know, I'm not getting that she cared.
But that's just it. There's the difference between light and lost light entities.
Exactly.
And that's one of them. Wow, it's their calling. Subconsciously, I guess.
Yeah.
But it comes out consciously. So we want to go into the next
But
subject?
I'm not so sure she's lost light soul.
Okay.
She was just like a mungy, gray entity.
It's just, I know, but it's like...
At that time, she was not dark.
It's just like that story is just so evil to do that to people, to do that to someone.
And she went too far, but then she couldn't back out because then she'd get in trouble. But I don't feel any remorse from that.
That's what I mean, like having no remorse. It's just like, wow, really? Wow. Well, thank you for answering Barry's question.
That was a good one.
And are you ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Do you
The next
have
one is it in here?
Alma's question?
I believe I do.
Okay, you guys, here we go.
It might be on the other page.
Do you have it written down?
That would be no. Oh, yes.
Okay, here we go.
Just don't read the answer yet.
I won't. Okay, so you were wondering, no, Alma, I'm sorry, I'm reading Alma's question. Alma was asking, Kellyanne Conway, she is an odd duck. Does she have a correlation to Trump?
A connection.
Oh,
She can't read my handwriting.
I need glasses.
No, it's my handwriting to Trump. Okay. So, I got that she was Trump's wife in that Mexican life, where he was that bandito
Oh
or
my
whatever.
gosh.
Well, he wasn't was he a bandit? I can't remember now. Because I know he was like wealthy and ripping people off and...
Maybe that's why you were getting that he was a bandit.
Bandit, yeah.
Because
I can't remember what I said, but I know he was Mexican, and I know he was ripping people off. But Kellyanne, naughty girl.
What happened?
She actually, he kidnapped her. At some point, he kidnapped her.
Really?
Yeah, and then but she stayed. It was like she didn't.
That's
It got to the point where
interesting.
he didn't have to like keep her, tied up or whatever.
She wanted to
She
stay
wanted.
with him.
She fell in love with him.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the thing I got whenever I read this was, I don't know if you saw that movie Tombstone. I know I love movies. That's why I always
Yes.
have their analogies.
Yes, I did see that movie.
Okay, and did you see how Doc Holliday's wife was or girlfriend was at that time?
Yeah, the one that was taking
She
the
all
drugs.
she wanted was money, and all she
Oh,
wanted was
yeah.
drinking, and all she
Drinking,
wanted.
that's what it
Even
was.
though he was sick, she just kept pouring
Oh,
stuff.
that's the one, the girlfriend of Doc Holly. Now
Yes.
I got it. No,
Yeah,
I was
not
getting
Wyatt
confused
Earp.
with the other one.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Doc
yeah, no, she
Holliday.
was just like a partier.
She was a saloon girl,
Right.
but she followed him around because he had money, and plus, she was able to, because he was good at cards, so she was
Right.
able to get all the money, and then they would go drink and stuff, and he was dying. She didn't care.
Yeah.
But this is how she would go and set men up for him to rob.
Oh my God. Really?
Yeah, at the beginning, and then he got to where he got wealthier and wealthier, and then started like really doing bad stuff. I can't exactly remember what I said, but
Wow, sounds like a pretty good
yeah.
pattern.
So she would set him up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And stayed with him until he was murdered, and then just went on to someone else.
Interesting. That's interesting because
She liked that power. She liked that. That's the thing. It was the power.
Right.
That because with the money that they had, and they were able to live the high life,
So that's what she, in a way, inside.
And it's not the money too. It's more for her the power, that he had power to do what he did to people, and that's what connected them.
That's interesting.
And she would help him in any way she could.
So it's fascinating, isn't it, you guys? It's like the cell memory from that she has in this lifetime too. 'Cause she was so right there with him.
Yeah.
Getting him in the White House and everything else.
And lying for him and all that stuff.
Right. Because she was
Now,
trying
I don't
to,
know if she's setting him up in this life, but
she was trying to sucker people in that life. And in this life, it's the great,
Us.
the great public.
Yeah, she's trying to gaslight us all.
Wow.
Make us think that we're not seeing what we're seeing, and we're not hearing what we're hearing.
Right.
Like, no, that
exactly.
that didn't happen.
We're like, oh yes, it did. Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Do we want to touch on our last question?
The last one is very is Jessica Brooks had asked what her themes are. And your themes are healer and rescuer.
Healer and rescuer.
And healer has many different aspects. It's a wide range in that spectrum, because you could be a healer that does like what we do, or you could just be a healer in terms of with your own family and the way that you interact with them and the way that you talk with them, and that way you heal the family dynamic.
That's true.
You could be a healer for yourself.
Yeah.
Or,
like you said, it could be like salve for the soul, or like how she might comfort people, how she is with people. Many different forms of healing, for sure.
But for her, it's touch. Her touch is like, you know, when she like puts her hand on someone.
So it's like instant comfort.
Yeah, and there's that healing that's coming from that part. Because there's all different kinds. I tell sometimes people, your voice is your healer, you know, or whatever.
But for her, it's her touch.
It's her touch, yeah.
Wow.
And then the rescuer, you know, it's you want to rescue people. It could be you have to rescue yourself. There's there's many different ways that you can experience rescuer.
Yeah, I wanted to...
Animals, you know, whatever.
Yeah. I wanted to add to that because my themes are humanitarian and rescuer. And I know that for me, it's like, because your themes can rub against each other.
Mm-hmm.
You have your primary theme, which for her is healer. And then her secondary is the rescuer. So for me, I've gotten myself... I don't want to say in trouble, but it's almost like I was trying to rescue other people that I myself would go down. It reminds me of somebody in the water trying to save somebody else from drowning because of the humanitarian. It's like, I want to help this person, but to supposedly help them, which is more so what they want, not what the best thing is for everybody, right? It's something that would be like, say, maybe hurting me, but I'm thinking, oh, I'm helping them. So like Vera said, sometimes we have to know when to rescue ourselves.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. So it could be many different ways that you experience that.
Yeah. It's really cool, life themes.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
And there's so many different ways to experience it, you know?
Yeah. It's interesting how they work together and can rub against each other.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
It's very cool. Well, thank you, everybody, for sharing your time with us this evening.
This really hot evening.
Yes, here in Bear Country.
We do because we're cold.
Yeah, it's kind of cold here.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains with our fellow, black pandas and wild Pooh Bears running around.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, thank you for clarifying. We love you all. Have a great week and stay
enlightened.